Let's move to Havre, Montana. The skylights of MSU Northern. Chris Mowat, longtime head coach, the winningest coach in MSU Northern history. Coach, what season is this for you?
20.
20. Congratulations. And what keeps you coming back each and every year?
These guys, they're awesome.
Who do you have with you today, Coach?
To my right, Mackenzie Long, and to my left, Cheyenne Crass, both seniors.
Coach, tell me any staff changes this season?
No, Sierra Woodward, I think in all, this is her 9th year with me now, between being a player, a student assistant, and now associate head coach. So very, very fortunate. And we do have Jalen Callender. I'd be missing if I didn't mention her. She played for us for the last 2 years and is finishing her degree. So she's a student assistant as well and does a great job.
Who are some of the leaders you have coming back and any newcomers?
Well, we have 2 returning honorable mention all-conference kids in Savannah Toms and Taya Trottier. Both those kids, Savannah senior, Taya junior, and then we've got these 2 with me now. And then Latia Lawrence would be our 5th returner, who during her time here has been an honoree in our conference with a number of different things, freshman of the year and things like that. So we have some kids coming back with some things they've done that have been pretty solid over the years. And then we had 8 new kids, and in that group of 8, we've got some firepower. We've got a little bit of everything between youth and experience. We've got 2 kids that'll be there. They're only here for 1 year, and so they've got 1 year to play and show us what they got. So we're trying to get ourselves going, but excited about our lineup. And I think there's a lot of talent that we have I think we're more talented than we have been. But again, you got to go prove that. This is the toughest league in America, and so. Easy to talk about it, but you got to go prove it. So we're excited, though.
Coach, tell us about your non-conference schedule and who do you open with?
MSUB, we'll let Coach Graham go out and be the guinea pigs. They can go play them first. We'll play them right after that on the 27th in Shoto, actually, of all places. His associate head coach, Alicia Breen, is from Shoto, so they're doing an outreach game there. So we'll play there on the 27th. I think in non-conference, well, in all, I was looking at our schedule. 11 of our games are against national tournament teams. And so they go right down the line. 6 of those games are, of course, coming from Providence and Carroll. But then we have 6 others outside of that where we're playing teams that were at the national tournament. So it's a good schedule, sprinkling some games that maybe aren't quite as powerful. But I think the teams we are playing that we're at the tournament were very, very good. A lot of our league is playing the same teams. So it'll be exciting for us.
Coach Chris, one of the things that I'm really impressed with is what you've done the last several years, Hoops for a Cause. Can you tell us a little bit about that program?
Yeah, I mean it's a league thing, first of all. So it's a touch uncomfortable because I just try to organize and get people together. But our league has helped raise over $200,000 for. It's been 8 years, but it's been 10 worthy causes. People that are connected to our league, and we do it through basketball, whether it's a coaches clinic. This year was a 3-on-3. We've done a lot of different things. And by we, I mean our league. And it's not just basketball. Our football guys have stepped in and donated helmets. We got a lot going. But to get to that number has taken a lot. And everybody in our league can be really proud of that.
Well done. I really appreciate what you do with all of that. Any questions for the skylights of MSU Northern?
I'll jump in first before the members of the media. This is Scott Crawford. I'm commissioner. Mackenzie and Cheyenne, if you were listening on the previous interview, talk to those that are watching and will be watching as we rebroadcast this about your choice to attend Montana State Northern and pursue an education there. Tell us about your degree and what you intend to do after basketball.
Okay, well, I'm in ag operation technology and small business management here at Northern. I came here because basketball, and we have a great ag program, and I love everything about the school here. I've gotten helped a lot by all my teachers, and they've advised me in great ways, so I feel like I'm set.
And what are you going to do after you're done?
Still kind of trying to figure it out. I was working at a bank doing ag lending for this summer, and we'll see if I end up doing that, but it was a good experience, so maybe something like that.
Thank you.
I'm going into I'm in the integrated health science program, and I've had an opportunity to work with our athletic trainers and get hours with them. And after this, I plan to go to physical therapy school, and I've really enjoyed it here because they have a really good program here. And after I graduate here, they have a good placement into physical therapy schools, and so that's good for me. Reset.
Sounds like you both have a bright future ahead of you. Thank you for your responses.
They're a lot smarter than I am.
Coach, tell us about a home game at the Armory and the support that Havre and the community gives the Skylights.
You know, it's been for 30, 40 years. Sherry Wynn was just in our gym today, national championship coach. The Highline and Havre have just been great followers of our team. And we've been fortunate to inherit that when I came here 20 years ago. And I knew what I was getting into. You know, I'd been to games here and I knew what it was. And so we're fortunate to still have a lot of that. And I just think it's a great atmosphere. I think it's fun for these guys. You know, and we tell them when we recruit them, you won't understand until you walk up those stairs for your first game. Then you'll start to get it. Understand that there's a really good crowd before our warm-up start in the women's game. And that's fun. And I think they deserve that. I think they appreciate that. So yeah, I think it's a great atmosphere, and it's a fun place, and usually what's really cold nights. So the gym stays hot. Too hot.
Daniel Shepard, your hand is raised. Please go ahead with your questions.
Hey, Chris, Daniel Shepard with 406 Sports. Just you talked about your incoming class. I'm just curious, some players in that class you thought could make an impact right away for your team.
All of them. That's one thing I'm really excited about. And I'm probably going to need a cheat sheet here because we have a bunch. But starting with a freshman point guard, Linnea Moran is from Hanford High School in Washington. You can look her up. She's done some things. Nice player. We're excited about her. Ayana Bigman played her freshman year. She's a Hardin kid, but played her freshman at Cowley Community College in Kansas, and played on some really nice Hardin teams that played for a state championship. She brings a lot to the table. Caitlin Forner, I said we have a couple seniors. She'll be one of our seniors. She's played at 2 colleges and just kind of landed here. Things worked out right, and we got her. She's one of those high-energy kids, great motor, can definitely bring some things. And then a late addition for us was Kansas, His Bad Horse. She's originally from Colstrip and played the last 2 years at Williston State College, was a first-team All-Mondac selection. Lucky to have her. She, just does a nice job. And then Addie Kiefer, we had 2 North Idaho College kids. Addie Kiefer is a 5'10", 5'11" forward, one of the fastest 4 players I've had since my very first year when I had Michelle Van Dyke. And that name, the Van Dyke name, is pretty big in Montana. But she's very quick up and down the floor and can do some things. Very good athlete. Becky Melcher is a Montana kid from Forsyth, played at Miles Community College, and is here with us. Good shooter, does lots. Who am I missing? Maddie Williamson, our other North Idaho kid. That's why they're here. They said they're smarter than me. Maddie Williamson is actually a Malta girl. Played 1 year at North Idaho, so she'll have 3 years left. So we've got, like I said, we've got this little bit of heavy with seniors, and we got a little bit of everything right now. And so we're just trying to figure it out. Emma, thank you. My Sierra's down the hall yelling at me. Emma Wass was our first recruit we signed this year. She's again got 1 year. She was a 3-year player at Alaska Fairbanks, and so she was a big time recruit for us, and almost averaged a double in the GNAC, which if that equates for us in the Frontier, we're going to be really happy. But we got a lot of great post players in the Frontier. So now have I hit them all? Okay, I think we're good. Thanks, Daniel.
Thank you. And
Daniel, follow-up question. Sorry, go ahead.
Sure. For Cheyenne, I mean, your senior year, what do you hope to get out of your senior year, I guess?
I'm just hoping for the best year and just to do some things I haven't, and maybe, I don't know, I haven't thought too much about it, but as a team, I want to go further than we have and do the best we can. So
Maybe a quick follow-up. I mean, what do you see as a strength of this team kind of from your perspective so far?
Well, we're pretty new, but I think we work together really well, and we all get along, and everything's been going good. So I think just that will take us a long ways.
Thank you.
Coach Moat, would you talk a little bit about just we were having that informal interview earlier about ratings and such. Will you educate the audience about the importance of the way you schedule and such as you pursue a postseason berth?
Yeah, you want to schedule tough games. I mean, I think that's always been the way I've talked to our coaches as a national Raider. Go play the best teams you can. It's not easy in Montana to get great teams here out all the time, or to go to great places with great teams because of budgets. But when we can, we need to play them. And the way the rating system is going, the national poll will come out next week, and there's basically been not going to be a whole lot of information to the Raiders for that poll, so they're going to be winging it. And the other side of it is that poll carries no weight. And so when people are going to see it in the newspaper, this, that, it is opinions of coaches throughout the country, but with very little information given to them to make those votes. So what's really going to matter is your schedule, your strength of schedule, your RPI, your quad wins. The more quad wins you can get, the better. Winning percentage, how the teams the teams that you play, you want them to go beat good teams. That helps your RPI. And so all those things are factored in now, much, much more than when I started this more than a minute ago.
Thank you for those insights, and also thank you for your service to the conference in those responsibilities.
You bet.
Any other questions for the Skylights? Coach, I appreciate you. Ladies, thank you for your time, and I wish you the best of luck this season. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Rocky.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.